Hello and welcome to the BCDE Championships, specifically the B finals of the BCDE Championships between schadd and bobbydj18. I was expecting to be joined on commentary by Akuchi. He is not here, so I guess I'm going to just be taking this for the moment, and perhaps he will join in a bit. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with this tournament, basically the players who finish first in their division in the B through E tiers play just for fun, but also bragging rights, I guess, a little mini tournament at the end of each season, going back about 10 seasons or so at this point. And so we have just the two B divisions, so this one just goes straight to the finals. C and D have 4 division winners, so they have the semifinals, and E, I think E only takes the top 4 division winners out of 8. Anyway, so... Oh, hey. Yeah, I'm recording if you want to not bother. Yeah. So yeah, we've got the exciting 3 sideways things board, thanks to the recent change that allows favors not to be considered a landscape, or sorry, not favors, allies, things that generate favors or use favors. Yeah. And we've got Page. Not super surprising to see both players open with Page, and then schadd has already picked up a catapult, which makes sense. It looks like bobbydj is gonna use Architect's Guild to pick up Caravan and catapult. Yeah. Oh, I had overlooked it. This was actually turn 3, and that's how they got the second favor. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I was too busy talking about the championship format. Yeah. Yeah, didn't open with a Trasher. Which isn't a huge loss here. Like, you miss out on the opportunity to thin 1 card, and in exchange you get an additional gain here, so it's pretty close to even, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then presumably you're going to scrap the catapult because at some point you're going to be protected from attacks with Page. Yes. You need, like, you basically need to, you have Caravan, and then you need something that can activate Conspirators, I guess. You can use Scholar at some point. It's, yeah, you got to get there, though, which is, and then once you do, I don't know how many opportunities you're going to have to pick up a Scholar before, the game is close to ending, but I guess we'll see. Yes. Well, no. Each of them have gotten a second page. So they've each got a warrior, they've each got a treasure hunter. bobbydj is about to exchange, but... Yeah. Scrap with... Sure. Although scrap with the treasure hunter is pretty nice. I mean, not that you're necessarily going to keep treasure hunter like around just for that, but you know you're going to be taking some silvers anyway. Yeah, you can gain 3 cards. This would be a good opportunity to pick up the scrap. Right? Pick up like Caravan or Scholar, or sorry, Contractor Scholar, and then yeah, Caravan or Conspirator and scrap. You could. It's not ridiculous. Yeah, you gotta offset that for sure. So it goes for. Doesn't want to pick up a scrap or something, I guess. That's surprising to me, because if you didn't want a 3 cost, you could have taken Province and a 5 cost and a 4 cost. I think I do not want another silver here as schadd off the scrap. Correct. I mean, Baron could be, but possible. Don't put it into the shuffle until the shuffle where you play the hero or something like that. Could make sense. I think I would have preferred to just take the scrap, though. If you do, yeah. I guess there was no way to draw hero and contract, so that wouldn't have helped. But yeah, it was a low risk. Apparently. Okay, so now bobbydj is getting a scrap. I continue to be confused. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you plan to get conspirators, having just pages in your deck is a way to activate them, so it's fine. But yeah, well, the caravans don't activate it on the turn they're duration played. So given the scrap pickup, I would think maybe not Baron, but doesn't want anything for 3, okay, or for 5, arguably. Well, definitely, since it took Caravan anyway. I would definitely consider taking a Scholar. Yes, that's true. I still think one Scholar in the deck could be good, even with all the Caravans, though. Yeah, well, it doesn't have to be treasure-based payload. I mean, you've got some, but you've got conspirators. Yes, yeah, at present. Yeah, I think with the second Scholar, you definitely want some conspirators, because you can play unactivated conspirators, and it's basically the same as activating them. Baron makes sense for that deck as well, if you're really going all in on the Scholars. Yeah, I think that's right. That's pretty rough. Now goes for the scholar. Okay. Yeah. It's hard to use it before that you get the champion online, but once you've got it, it's definitely got some synergy with scholar. Like you could, for instance, turtle that Baron until you have an estate in hand if that becomes a problem, and you don't want to gain an estate. Yeah, that's true. I wasn't thinking about that at the time. I would kind of want one more contract as schadd, I think. Like, the Architect's Guild thing is pretty valuable. And then it can give you potentially some reliability as well. But maybe the Scholar is better anyway. That's a good pickup here with all these terminals. The gold pickup, is that what you're reacting to? Oh. Oh, I just realized my recording wasn't set up to capture your audio. Arrgh.
Seems odd to me.
Okay, now I should be capturing your audio. My bad to YouTube listeners. Although, apparently, I already had feed, it was just muted. Whatever.
Whatever. So, bobbydj has points lead, but an inferior deck, I would say. So we'll see if schadd can play around that. Probably, almost certainly, it's safe to take one province as schadd. And so far, bobbydj hasn't been able to get two provinces, but with a lot of caravans in play, this could be a turn where bobbydj could pull it off.
Yeah.
So we have a turtled scholar. That's like weird.
It is kind of weird, yeah. I mean, it's like
a super guide.
It is, yeah. It's better than guide.
I was thinking, yeah, contract on the scholar is really weird, but turtle's not so bad.
Why is contract weirder? Just because you don't have the contract in your deck anymore, or
you don't have the option. You have to play it.
Oh, that's true.
Right,
yeah.
And then you don't have the contract.
Like right. Yeah, that's a good point.
So this was a bad turn for schadd. I'm not sure what happened. I guess he didn't. I'm not sure what happened. What's in the discard?
Almost nothing.
Oh wait, never mind. I just missed. He had already clicked on the province button. Okay, so we have a tie in points. I don't think bobbydj is capable of triple provincing, which puts him in a very difficult position in terms of this endgame play.
Well, is there some reason to think double province is bad if you can hit it?
Maybe that's your best bet.
I mean, it might not be doable to hit double province here. To be fair, like it's because the deck
I
is
don't know if it's in reach.
kind of awkward. You need to really, the scholars need to really like cooperate for that to work out.
Yeah, that's not double province.
Nope.
Probably just have to go for duchies, I guess. I mean, you could tempt fate, get province duchy.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably don't. You do have a chance, right? If you pick up double duchy and Schadd picks up double province, you do have a chance to win. So
it turns out that Schadd's hint is pretty good though. Oh wait,
yeah.
It's actually it's actually not clear how good it is because of the caravans. Like just looking at what's in hand, Schadd is not necessarily tossing that hand because the turtle scholar they can choose not to play or can replay as turtle.
Oh yeah, there's no way you play that.
I wouldn't think so.
This is not a hand to toss. This looks like a great hand. You get to play Baron and
the only thing is like depending on what two cards you draw, your hand could actually get worse, which is kind of funny.
It gets worse if you see another scholar for sure, because that's you only have 3 scholars total.
Arguably, also treasures.
So yeah, bobbydj.
What?
Like, activating Conspirator doesn't matter if you have a scholar in hand.
Well, it can matter. It's a card that like if you draw a treasure with the Conspirator and you discard it, that means it's not in the hand that you draw after you play the scholar.
I think it was very strange to take that turtled.
Yeah, I do too.
Scholar.
I think that was highly unexpected.
This looks miserable.
Yeah, I mean they're both.
It looks like bobbydj maybe would have been safe to take the province. Hard to know that, of course, but at this point, I don't think either player is really likely to hit double province. It seems like it would take an uncommonly good hand, and not really something you can control.
Yeah, the decks are only getting worse, of course.
Yeah, especially since they're trashing their source of favors, which would get them non-green cards.
Yeah, I would...
Look at this. There's only one buy, unfortunately.
Ugh.
There's nothing to be done about that.
I think
you just pick up the province.
Dude, yeah, take the province.
And I pick up a Baron. Well, you only have the one estate. If that. Maybe you don't even have any estates, so never mind that. Gets Conspirator. But you have one source of plus buy, right? As bobbydj?
I think that's right. I've lost track
of who
has the second scrap.
Yeah, I don't remember that happening.
I think it's okay. It's definitely Schadd because they played 2 scraps last turn.
Okay, yeah. So that's what's hurting bobbydj the most.
Because it's scrap over Baron, which I mean,
yeah. I think that's fine. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter much.
I was wondering whether you play the Baron there or not. I can definitely understand not wanting to play it because you don't get the coins out of it, but now the question is, are you going to find it again? Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, Schadd's still making it tough to take that penultimate province, but if bobbydj takes double duchy, like, that's a really good position to be in.
To respond to what Wandering Winder is saying, I think it's not about like I can have 3 buys, it's more about like I want to find a second buy, and I'm more likely to do that.
Yeah, that turn, I mean, bobbydj didn't find their scrap, and that's going to happen because the deck is is inconsistent.
Right. Or contracts. 3 of the 4 of them are now in the trash.
Okay, so this looks real good. You can also take Province Duchy as Bobby DJ.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's not what I was expecting.
Or
But it worked out.
Province. That's even better.
It definitely worked out. Oh, by the way, this match is first to 3.5 wins, with the higher seeded player going first, which presumably is Bobby DJ, assuming that they know the rules. Which it's just whoever had more wins in the season.
Yeah, it's pretty surprising because it wasn't a huge margin in. It looks like they were tied. Oh. They both had 19 wins.
Well, then they might have just done it randomly.
Yeah, very solid performance from both players. I was in the same division as Bobby DJ and got beat pretty bad, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 1-5. That's not a good result. I did my part to help Bobby DJ promote.
Very considerate.
I hope he appreciates it. So Bobby DJ continues. This. Yeah. He continues to rig the dice and get 5-2s, right?
I think that's how that works. Yeah.
Not unambiguously good, but Butcher's a great card, and you pair it with the state, and you feel good.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Schadd, very quick to play as always, opens with a silver and a moneylender. Not my favorite opening, I'd say. I would open maybe Enchantress Exorcist, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's fine because you want to hit Butcher, right, as Schadd, so that's the idea behind the moneylender silver open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you've got both your copper and your estate trashing.
Right. Yeah. The upside of Enchantress is that you get to prevent the opponent's Butcher play if you get lucky. So you're at sad for Schadd. Of course, your Butcher not doing much this turn. Somebody has a Sculptor. That's, okay, I guess. But it just gains silver. And Royal Galleys.
Royal Galleys pretty good. It isn't... The gain to hand when you don't have a village effect is not as exciting, but still.
So yeah, the upside to Royal Galleying the Butcher was that you'd have it this turn when you have the estates. But you don't know that. Maybe you do. And then, of course, it makes your previous turn worse. So Paddock in the house. How quickly are we going to get to an empty pile? Because Paddock sure is good once you do.
Yeah, I expect Royal Galleys to get piled just because that's usually what happens with Royal Galley.
Yeah, that sounds right. Sculptor can also gain Exorcist. That's pretty nice.
I would be tempted to do that here, I think.
You can always Butcher it.
Yeah. And meanwhile, you get a Wisp, which is a good card. And as particularly because
you have
want
4
something...
coins anyway with the money. I don't know why this is this decision isn't instantaneous, but...
I don't either.
There you go. Yeah, so you can buy a Royal Galley, and yeah.
I guess maybe the duration play means that it gives you... It's not automatic because you didn't click on the card or something.
Still no Butcher play from Schadd. Very sad. So Bobby DJ has gained 2 Sages. Well,
it's a card that you can
don't
galley.
Know. It's Sharur's favorite card.
Yeah,
a high opinion of its strength.
Definitely. It's almost as good as Tide Pools.
Double Sculptor for Schadd. That seems like too much.
I would think so.
Although there is an island. I keep on coming around on it.
Wait, what are you're planning to sculpt islands?
Once Royal Galleys are gone, right? That's whenever there are 2 sculptors, that's what you have to ask. What are you doing once the key $4 card you want to gain is gone.
I guess it's still terminal.
And what I came up with is Island. That's all I came up with. Whoa,
I would rather just
butcher!
have it. I would rather just have another butcher or another paddock or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I don't like the second sculptor. I'm just maybe it'll come in play though. Maybe it'll come in handy. Now the second butcher on top is very strange. Schadd seems quite over-terminal to me.
Yes.
Second butcher to butcher the second sculptor. Yeah, that makes sense. It all checks out. No, I mean, but in seriousness, like these two sculptors are good in the short term, while there are royal galleys to be gained.
There is some unfortunate lack of synergy between royal galley and paddock. I mean, you can galley the paddock itself, but the horses galleying the horses doesn't really work. I mean, you can do it, but it doesn't really help very much.
So that... Whoa! What? Why would you take a sage over a royal galley? Did they change how sculptor works? It can't gain 4-cost cards? Or is it... Hold on, is it non-durations?
No.
I'm confused. Who needs galleys? I mean, Schadd needs galleys.
I wonder if it would have been worth buying a farmland there. Oh, they wanted to exercise the silver. Okay, never mind.
Now that's a good galley target. You can play the imp at the start of your turn and then play the horse with your imp.
Yeah.
Assuming, of course, Schadd ever has the actions to play his paddock.
It'll happen at some point.
It might. Meanwhile, bobbydj is also playing in this game.
So just trying to decide what to galley here. I think... I don't know if... I think I would go Sage unless I was worried about triggering a shuffle, an undesirable shuffle with it, so I'm guessing that's what the concern is, but that wasn't actually going to happen anyway.
Okay, so bobbydj got some good action management. Look at this. Exactly the number of actions needed to play all these cards.
Yep.
Is there no close by in this kingdom?
That's correct.
Okay.
But there's Butcher. I mean, so...
You know, bobbydj... Yeah. There's Butcher, and there's Paddock to gain horses, which is Butcher fodder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now Schadd decides, oh wait, I should get some royal galleys. And does that.
Yeah, I will admit, this is a kingdom on which Sage is relevant. It's an uncomfortable situation, but it is nonetheless true.
So here the action management isn't quite as good. We have a...
I think...
We have a asymmetric royal galley situation.
Right.
So bobbydj is going to have plenty of actions on this turn and not so much the next turn, and it's going to be like that.
Yeah, but he's also getting to the point where he can... Oh wait, the paddock's non-terminal now. Never mind. Yeah, it'll be all right going forward.
Yes, that's true. Because Moneylender is also going to be butcherable.
Yeah, that as well.
Yeah, it's all working out. bobbydj looks ahead for having kind of the tempo advantage in the screening war.
Mm-hmm.
Schadd has some more stuff, and we'll see if he can translate that stuff into endgame control. It's going to be tough against the Butcher.
Right. So, are you butchering a horse here? You could go province to province if you want to just press the... Yeah, taking another butcher is reasonable too, I think.
Heading into this turn? I'm not so sure. That might have been mistimed. I think you want the butcher gained on this. Maybe there's a world you have 2 terminals, so yeah. Maybe you can get 3.
You might end up
3 provinces.
You might end up not playing the moneylender this turn, which might just be fine.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, can you threaten 3 provinces is the question. And
if you butcher province to province twice, yeah, like without playing the moneylender, you otherwise probably won't have the money to do it. But if you get the 4 coffers off of butchering province to province twice,
I like the play. Like, what does schadd do?
Schadd can 2x mill. Oh, if bobbydj had milled last turn.
Yeah, but that wouldn't have won. Like, schadd wouldn't have won from that, so that's not really a problem. But setting up for the defense seems better. What do you do? What do you do? Where are these sculptors?
At the bottom of the deck. Oh wait, did one of them get trashed?
No, I don't see it in the trash.
It must have gotten set aside. It doesn't get shown in the.
So wait, hold on.
Area.
Did an island not get gained? What got gained with that sculptor?
Silver with 1, and the first one was also silver.
Didn't schadd have an extra action left? I would have definitely gotten an island if that's the case. Island's worth 2 points, did you know? It also removes a green card from your deck. And it doesn't permanently increase your terminal space.
Okay,
I must be wrong.
This is coming together.
There must not have been an extra...
Play the Sage. Okay, so actually...
Soldier left.
I know bobbydj has 2 coppers, but I guess... Oh, yeah, the Sage skipped them both.
Womp, womp, womp.
So yeah, this was the risk, right? Was that you don't actually find both of the coppers, you can't buy province without, or at least not while playing the butcher.
What to do?
Double
duchy? I mean, it doesn't really protect much. I guess it protects your player too? Yeah, I guess it's okay. Double duchy's okay.
Having to spend the coffers to get the duchy does not feel great. You're gonna have... Well, I guess bobbydj still did net a coffer, so they only need to find 1 copper this turn plus both butchers to be able to buy province. Plus they need to find the paddock as well.
Oh, did you guys know the way of the otter is in the kingdom?
Yeah, we haven't generally had the actions for that, but...
Hold on. Hold on. Okay. That was weird, but okay. Wait, that was really weird.
What are you saying was weird?
I don't know. I'm so confused.
I mean, I think...
I just want schadd to gain an island.
I think the goal here is for schadd... Yes, I think so. The goal here is for schadd to win, although...
I think he needed to see his province, and he didn't.
Farmland would have worked, which he just top-decked.
Oof.
And unfortunately now, with no plus actions, the sculptor can't gain, like, a sage to draw it. I think...
I think you want to gain duchy by province. I think
does
probably lose no matter what, but I think that's the best line.
Yeah, the ottering the galleys I feel like is the reason that this didn't work, because that was losing actions that were needed.
The Sage, you mean?
No, the 2 galleys that were played as Otter.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
The playing.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Gallying
Wait, is that
gallying Sculptor and then playing Sage or to gain Sage would have been, I guess, at least a little bit better.
So bobbydj just needs to mill province and buy province, which might happen.
I was wondering if there was some kind of farmland shenanigans that Schadd could have done there, since with the Butcher.
So this could be horse played as Otter.
Why? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Ignore me.
I mean, this is definitely a win.
Kanye resigned.
Huh.
So bobbydj with the 2-0 lead. Let's see if he gets a 5-2 this time around. Got Butcher back for another. Oh, well, no, Schadd has the 5-2. Banquet Guildhall. Not with Magic Lamp, I don't think so. Do we open Double Church, or do we try to go for more uniques and get something?
I don't know.
Church
well, I guess
Church Wishing Well.
I guess the problem with Banquet Guildhall is that you don't have a 5-cost treasure to gain. You'd be just gaining silvers or something.
There's also just no good way to get rid of the coppers. So, I mean, you're just thinking of a single province thing.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's not crazy. I bet you could probably do a
if there was
guild call into Banquet for Butcher or Archive type approach and just single province. And
I mean, if there was any kind of decent kingdom treasure, I would be very tempted to do that.
Oh yeah, it can be very good. Also, a source of plus buy is good, even if it's not a kingdom treasure. I remember doing some testing with just Wine Merchant, something really innocuous, but the extra buy just lets you buy a copper, which is good in Guildhall games.
Well, I mean,
or excuse me, buy double Banquet is more important.
I was going to say there is Hamlet, but that's probably not sufficient.
Yeah, that's definitely bottom of the barrel.
Banquet for Hamlet, best play.
So, can bobbydj activate next turn? I think yes, but it's not the... Oh, managed to draw Magic Lamp anyway.
Yeah.
So, just needs to find his other unique, right? Which is... What is it? Silver, right? There you go.
Yep.
Looking pretty good.
Church, very good at this.
Turns out... Wow.
So, is this... What is the buy here?
I don't know.
You got the wishes.
I mean, you could buy province. It's not crazy.
I was kind of thinking the same thing. You've got the crossroads. You got the crossroads. You've got 3 wishes to pick up buys.
I don't like that buy. I think Guildhall would also have been a reasonable...
I was thinking about Guildhall too, yeah.
I just don't like the Archive because you have the wishes.
I also...
Oh, you passed up the opportunity to wish for wish.
Wishing for more wishes? Oh my gosh.
So this is a good place to stop. I don't think you need to play the archive here, right? Because you've got the crossroads down there, I think.
Yeah.
You have crossroads in 2 estates, or no, 1 estate, and then the estate in your archive, and you can save this other estate, so you can like church all kind of stuff. So you could wish for gold here and buy butcher, or you could just wish for the butcher and just bank 2 coffers or something lame like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's all fine.
Whoa. I mean, that's... I kind of get it. It's still very early.
Like, that hand could have activated a lamp. And that was not a very scary turn from your opponent. So I didn't really like buying Guild Hall for Schadd while he hadn't popped lamp yet. It seemed to me like you want to get an archive in that situation.
Yeah. But yeah, I kind of agree with Shanahan that, like, even though bobbydj obviously had a lead, it wasn't like taking that lead across the finish line was not going to be trivial, and nope. I would have wanted to play that out.
Should not apologize for Schadd resigning and getting impatient and resigning. Yeah, I think it was possible to, like, with Butcher stuff, like, potentially end it pretty quickly, but that would have involved buying a province on that activation turn.
So here we've got Cathedral, obviously, and then
Sacred Grove is the plus buy.
There's a lot of 5-cost cards that give you some money. 5-cost stop cards. Well, livery is, you know.
It's pretty awkward. I find Sacred Grove is only plus buy a bit awkward.
Uh-huh.
Boy, what'd you buy him for? Silver, I guess, is the answer.
Yeah, I think it's correct. I mean, you're certainly not going to buy Trader, Taxman.
Huh, I would take this as Schadd, or no, never mind, Cathedral. I forgot about Cathedral. Never mind.
Well,
definitely want a city at some point.
I mean, you
don't have to turns yet. What do you do here? I guess
it's first to 3.5, so bobbydj wins if this game ends in a tie.
I prefer ride over silver.
Once you have how many silvers in the deck? Because you need it like a couple to be hitting 5.
No, you don't. You have Sacred Grove.
Well, yeah, now you do. I just meant in general.
I mean, like, Shadd's last turn.
Okay. You're not making a more general statement.
I'm probably for both players at this point.
I don't know that the Earth's Gift is worth even bothering with here.
Although if you have a livery in play, then of course it can make sense. Wow.
I don't really get it, but
I do not compute.
It's Cathedral fodder, I guess.
Another city, huh? bobbydj only has 2 terminals, but better safe than sorry. Schadd is the one.
So much for that.
Wow, 2 cities down there in the bottom 3 cards.
Yep.
Incredible.
I mean, not that drawing it on that last card would have mattered anyway, but
okay, I see the vision.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing these 3 cities are going to draw 1 terminal card.
Well, if it's killing you, feel all right about it, I think.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, not if it's the 3rd city that draws.
Well, that's true. Yes. There's not really anything bobbydj could have done to avoid this, though. Go for vineyards or provinces. Both?
Mm,
I mean, if you get some big livery stuff going, you can get a lot of horses.
I don't think I would get more than one potion. I'll say that much.
Oh,
Because
I
you're
wasn't.
only plus by is Sacred Grove, so it's not like you're just like you're gonna have a lot of coins. Ultimately.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely are going to be taking provinces because you can afford to. But I think a potion would be reasonable. Yeah, delaying the decision. I agree with that too. Wait, why didn't? Huh?
Wants that livery, which is fine.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
does
I
it
just.
even get,
But you
does it get
didn't
a horse?
know that you were going to draw a livery, right?
Oh, it doesn't get a horse.
Oh no, you did. Okay, never mind.
That's not obvious to me, but I'm.
Wait, what?
You may first gain a copy of it. I was wondering if the livery, Kiln gaining livery would have gained a horse from the livery play, but the way Kiln was worded, it looks like
Yeah.
not.
Which clearly means no, it doesn't mean that. Never mind. Yeah, there was no way to get a horse there. I don't think I would take that.
Well, bobbydj does. I mean, it's free. Whatever.
It's just that
Yeah.
you only have so much
I
fodder.
mean, it's a question of are you ever going to see that copper in your starting hand? I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah, it's possible you don't.
So now there's a dance here, but bobbydj's in a good position with the dance for having a kiln. The
Right,
Moon's
yes,
Gift,
bobbydj can mid-turn activate. That'll be pretty good.
so much value.
Or schadd could just take it, not care.
Oh, this is
Are we trashing Wisp or Horse?
full deck draw
Apparently
and more.
Wisp. Not.
Yeah, Wisp is never going to activate, right?
Yeah,
Like literally never.
it's true.
So now you can play a livery before you play a kiln and gain something. Maybe
Wisp,
even both liveries.
Wisp, Wisp is slightly better for vineyards for what that's worth.
What? No, don't. No! No!
Sad.
Also, you just don't have enough actions, which makes the kiln just look pretty bad. Womp womp.
Oh no. The wind's curse.
Wind's curse indeed.
Yay. Wait, top deck is silver, right?
Dude, the boons have been so much better for Schadd.
Don't you want to top deck a silver there?
I mean, bobbydj's. Yeah, probably.
I guess like trashing a horse or whatever is fine, but
actually trashing a terminal, I'd trash the kiln. Like, what are you gaining with that kiln?
that's a fair point.
Absolutely nothing.
Why not
Wind's
potion?
Curse appears again, but Schadd played around it.
I mean, you got two provinces in a ride with exact coins, right? If you take a potion, that costs you a province.
What is the taxman gonna do here?
Is the taxman intended to get another potion? Maybe.
You can top deck either of those coppers. Schadd refuses, strangely. I mean, Schadd already has a potion, but that was probably the idea.
Top decking both coppers and then turning silver into a potion and then drawing the one of the coppers and the potion with the city would actually be pretty good, would it not? I guess you get...
Oh, I am super confused right now.
The same effect if you don't top deck the coppers.
Schadd just had a complete change of mind about the potion. I guess we're doing some... Wait, nope, I just don't understand anything at all. Yeah, Schadd is lost. Like, well, what's the kiln for? You don't have enough actions.
I don't know. I'm confused.
Wait, why didn't you trash the kiln, bobbydj? Game is hurting my brain.
Well, I can sort of see the argument for keep the kiln to get more horses, and then like you can trash Livery or Sacred Grove depending on how many of those you end up with in your deck.
Okay, why not do that?
Well, at the start of his turn, he didn't have.
That's because he discarded with Wind's Gift his other terminals.
Hmm.
In any event,
You're so upset.
I'm very upset. You're over-terminaled, Bobby DJ. Look at how over-terminaled you are.
Maybe you get a Field's Gift.
You don't deserve a Field's Gift, Bobby DJ.
Unexpected to play neither of the Sacred Groves there to me, but I guess having the reliability is probably better. Like of getting all the horses.
Yeah.
Because you're up by 4 provinces. Schadd doesn't really have a good response to that, having declined to go for vineyards.
His situation very confused. Get ready for the shift to vineyards. Excuse me, vineyard, singular.
Yeah.
Although you could use Kiln to gain...
You could use Kiln to gain a taxman, or...
Oh gosh, don't do that. Please don't do that.
Yeah, you can gain a second potion off of the Kiln, but not one that you can play this turn. But you could gain a second taxman and then do it.
Alright, that's it. You're out of terminals. By 1. Over-terminaled. Don't like that Kiln.
Why did we trash the potion last turn only to regain it this turn?
There are mysteries in this world that we may be inequipped.
Oh, hey, you can get another potion.
Look at this.
And 3 horses. Nice.
You get 3 provinces and a vineyard.
That will definitely be losing.
Counterplay. What possible counterplay would Bobby DJ have?
I think one. I think
province you do take 1 province.
Is,
you have to take
necessary, and then I think you do go ahead and just take 2 duchies. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. Next turn is your last turn, one way or another. No, don't do this. You don't have... No, you don't... No.
Okay, I think...
Schadd, no.
I think the idea here is... Next turn, we're not going to need to play Taxman.
Oh my god, that's so many potions.
And we're going to try to force Bobby DJ to take all the provinces, but I don't think Bobby DJ is going to have too much trouble doing that.
No, they can take 2 provinces over 2 turns. I guess the
question 4
is,
provinces over 2 turns, but yeah.
Yeah. The question is, can Schadd win if Bobby DJ takes 2 provinces?
I don't think so. Like, because the vineyards aren't going to be worth...
That's like the most likely thing that's going to happen.
The vineyards aren't worth more than a province, I don't think. I haven't been
also, Schadd got all those Sacred Groves. Cannot play the liveries, which would power up the vineyards, except you don't actually get any horses from buying vineyard with livery in play. So the whole thing is just, it's not good. So here, you can just take 2 provinces and a duchy as Bobby DJ. Seems pretty good. Play that livery. Have 1 billion horses.
I decided not to discard potion there.
Like, I don't think there was a realistic world where Bobby DJ gets 3 provinces, so... A shot, I would have taken province, like 2 duchies or whatever.
Yeah.
You have the 2 potions. Next turn, you should... Like, I think you win in that case, as Schadd. Like, Bobby DJ takes 2 provinces. If they take 2 provinces... Like, you can either get 3 provinces, or if they take 2 provinces, you can get province, 2 vineyards, and, like, a duchy and win, I think. Like, I think it's all good. If Schadd does the line that I was thinking of, as opposed to the line that happened.
Are you accounting for the fact that Bobby DJ just took a duchy as well as the 2 provinces? I mean, I don't know how much of a difference
Let's think about it.
I don't know
think
how much.
About it. Bobby DJ would have had 12 more points, right? Province and 2 duchies. So that would have been 23 VP. So a province brings you up to 29 VP. So you have to get 11 more VP. So,
and the
I mean,
vineyards,
that's just 3 duchies. You can get that with 3 duchies, but you could also get it with 2 vineyards. And
the vineyards are worth highly variable numbers of points. Like, look at them. Look at the points go away.
Yeah.
Shadd's lost 4 points this turn.
There's just no path to victory.
Okay, that's a helpful boon. Maybe saves a horse.
What?
I doubt this can possibly be a win.
Oh! Wow, that was so close.
So I think Schadd lost a point on their last horseplay. I think if they can get one more
that's
horse.
Unclear. It's based on how much you gain from the double province.
Well, but the provinces were giving 3 horses, so that stays the same, the same interval.
Anyways, I think we can conclude there that taking 4 potions was not necessary.
Yeah, well,
and if you take literally a duchy instead,
duchy would also have given some extra horses as well to play with, which would have helped in multiple respects.
The potion gave the horses as well.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. The potion was trading off against the duchy. So even if Schadd was worried about the triple province line, he could have actually played around it and won.
Didn't score right.
By just taking a single duchy. Or 2 duchies, because you don't need 4 potions. It turns out. So anyways, I was very critical there. It's easy, of course, when you're in the spectator stand. Much easier to criticize. I apologize to the players for any harshness of my comments. That was a much faster game than I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, that was pretty fast paced in general. Outside of that one turn where Schadd resigned.
So congratulations to both players for advancing to the A division.
Yeah, that's the real story.
See them next season.
And apologies for the messy setup for those watching on YouTube. It has been too long since I've done the co-commentary, and I forgot one of the requirements is that you be able to hear the other commentator. And fortunately, I remembered before it was over.
It's partly my fault for joining late. Apologies.
Oh well. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, everyone, and I think that the whole BCDE thing is just about done at this point. Oh no, wait. There's the E Championship match is still to come, so check that out if you have the opportunity. Between Alan de Talon and Grass Wonder.
Nice.